Hey everybody, my name is Old School Nerd, and this is an extra one. This one is a little bit of an extra one because we just did Torrential Rain, the one they wanted me to do. Remember, they got on my Twitter and they were like, "Hey, Old School, can you check out Left Outside? It's our new video." And then I did it. Okay, and then I was like, "Hey, this one wasn't what I expected. It was kind of like soft, ethereal, some soothing music to make you drift off into sleep and then punch you in the face like a nightmare." It's kind of cool. So I said, lately, as all of you know, I'll do a video from a band I've never heard of, and I do one, and then I judge them, and I'm like, okay, that's how I feel. And everyone's like, no, you have to do more than one, because if you only do one, how do we know if it's really good or if it was just either one bad one or one good one? You have to look at more than one. And I was like, okay, so I'll start looking. And I did. And you know what I found? I found a drum cut. Tell me how happy I am right now. A drum cut. Where you get to watch the drummer play the song. The drum cam. Drum. Apparently, it's only important to me. But hey, it's my channel, so we're going to do it anyway. All right, so what happened was Dario, the drummer from Torrential Rain, has his own YouTube channel where he does drum cuts of songs. And this one is for a song called Home Alone. So yeah, we're going to do a drum cut. Like and subscribe to the channel. Give us a thumbs up if you like what Dario does. Probably going to be pretty good if you have your own channel that just shows you working on the drums. Hey, Dario, you opened this Pandora's box by texting me. So this is all on you, brother. Okay. From Germany, this is Dario doing a drum cut cover. Well, not a cover. It's actually his song. It's the drum cam of Home Alone by Torrential Rain. Let's see what happens. Kind of excited about this one. It's a bonus. It's a bonus. Okay, let's take a look at his set, guys. It's sponsored by Tama. I can see a Remo head here. I don't know if he'll have Remo heads throughout his toms. He may have an Evans here. I don't know. I'm not making that assumption here, but it's a quality set. It's a quality set. He's not really using a cage per se that I can see. Oh wait, he is using kind of a wrap cage a little bit or a double branch, but he's got these pans out. He's got open-handed. He's got a hi-hat here, but this is not a pivoting hi-hat. It's just one that's sealed so he can play without opening. His opening hi-hat is probably on his other side, and that's fine. A lot of drummers do this now, where they'll have double sets of hi-hats so they can drop their counts left or right, cross or open. And that just adds to the ability to do more. I love that. His different cymbals, everything is well spaced. Because based upon what I saw on the first video that I watched, he has a tendency he doesn't play tight. He plays loose, but he doesn't flail around. He's not Tommy Lee, right? He's not Tommy Lee flailing. He's going to keep his elbows straight, and he's going to be very dynamic with his hits. You'll see him flip a hand over, pull in. He did that on the video. I caught it one time where he plays out, because what it does is it allows him to have his spacing to where he's very comfortable with his spacing, to where the way their tempo and the way their dynamics are with the rhythm section, Dario is able to use that spacing that you see to kind of put himself in that groove where he's kind of moving with it. And you see that he doesn't sit tight. Okay? Really good. I did the drum cam of Bleed by Meshuggah, and the drummer of Meshuggah stays very tight in, elbows tight, straight up. Why? Because he's gonna try to break the sound barrier and use his pedals to see if he can't elevate the drum set and fly off. It's It's not what Dario is doing. Dario is playing groove metal. And I know it's a horrible term because nobody knows what the hell that is. But right now, when I'm listening to Torrential Rain, this is the second song I've heard, and already I'm hearing a very, it's not straight dun 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 dun. It's dun 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 dun. It's syncopated. It's dynamic. It flows. It's got a groove. And we all know it's got a groove. I'm in it. His left hand, he's a very comfortable open hand player. And let me show you what I'm talking about. He's going to do a hit, okay? And he drives really hard with his hand. And it's for a timing sense, but also when you're driving a cymbal, remember that cymbal's going to keep swinging. So he's got to make sure his hit, if he doesn't get enough space and the cymbal comes up, he can miss it. Or it can hit on the edge, and you could break a cymbal. You can, instead of getting a hit, you can get a gang, and you don't want that, okay? It's all part of the technique. Another thing he does that I really like is he will, with his left hand, he's hitting the snare, and he's hitting here, but he'll also come up and hit to the side to add a double cymbal. Instead of hitting it twice real quick, he can add it like it's a double hit from left-right, because what it does is, if he has to double hit, it's not part of the tempo. You're changing the tempo. It's like he's running, okay? And what you don't want to do when you're running is take one foot and go, it would throw off the pace. So he's going back and forth. And if he needs to do a double cymbal hit, he'll instead of having to go because that would throw him off. It's a common thing that drummers do. And the reason why they do it is because you can either play very strict, or you can learn to feel and play by flow. And right now, even though the song is very aggressive, it allows Dario to really flow. Watch his movement. He wastes no movement. His arms, everything he's doing is deliberate. And what he's doing is, without any wasted movement, he's able to stay in the flow and the groove and make everything natural to where he could just keep that pattern going. And I love this kind of drumming. I really do. Because it's something that if you're a drummer and you want to understand how certain drummers can make sounds and you struggle with it because you don't know how they can get that double or that triple hit without having to move their body or it throws off the groove, it's because most drummers play by that flow and they set up their kit to allow them to no wasted movement, no changing of the flow of the dynamic of what they're doing, and Dario's doing it. Now that I've talked for 3 minutes straight about Dario's flow, it's Dario, not Danube. Bro, he's not a river. Let's go. I'm gonna let you see that hit again. You ready? Here we go. It's off his left hand. It's quick. It's very fast. I love the small cymbals. Ooh. Very good. Damn. I know this is a drum cut, but Dominic is throwing the hell down with him. And again, drummers are great when you can be a good drummer. You could be a great drummer. But incredible drummers have incredible bass players to turn their banging and clanging into a rhythm. It's essential. Is it always essential? In most cases, in a musical sense for a song, it is. If you're just throwing down with some drum stuff, fills, solos, whatever, no, you do it yourself. But there's something about when you get a good bass player that can turn your really great drumming into something incredible. Also, the guitars in this are really giving that guttural push, kick, that punch that allows him to really put the weight into the tom and that bass kick. It's really, really good. This band is exceptionally musically exceptional. But then, of course, they're German. It's all highly engineered shit. Okay, don't get all Tommy Lee on me now. My favorite part about that little flip he does with the drumstick, it's not because he wanted to show off, but I think it's because he literally was like, well, I've been going and going and going. Oh, I have 3/4 of a second with nothing to do. What am I going to do with this 3/4 of a second? I'll flip the sticks. Watch. See? I have 3/4 of a second with nothing to do. That's just mean. That's aggressively nasty mean. That's some good stuff. Watch the break and the bring in. They changed the dynamic. They changed the rhythm. And I'm not sure of the count. Dario could probably comment and tell you where the count was, where they dropped out either on a 3 or a 4, and they came back in. Instead of coming back in on the 1, they came back in on a 2 or a 3. So it seemed like, whoa, it's off. But then all of a sudden, it's perfect. It's really good. Watch. Now he's just showing off. Dario, are you checking your ears right now? Really, bro? I saw what you did there. All right, check out DarioDrums. Seriously, guys, check out DarioDrums channel. Like this, watch. Anyway, so that's how you do it. It's that easy. So check out DarioDrums channel. That was quite interesting. Kids got chops. Kids got legit chops. He's drummer for a German metalcore band. Yeah, is that what that was? By the way, Dario, if you see this reaction, comment in the comments below. Give us some insight on some of the like the Twitch, how you like it, your style. Do you love to play in a groove, in a flow? Is it for you? Also, tell us about that breakdown where you switched over from the cut and then you went into, it sounded like you dropped into a different beat. Was that intended? Also, which one of your bandmates decided, hey, sudden guitar solo at the end? That was pretty cool. All right, my name is Old School Nerd, and that was a drum cut by Dario, who's the drummer for Torrential Rain, and that was Home Alone. And that's your second taste of Torrential Rain today. Yeah, they're German legit, okay? Are they Rammstein? No, but fuck, who is? But highly talented. I like that. But you got to really kind of expect it, though. I mean, they're German. You think they're going to do anything sloppy? I don't think the Germans have done anything sloppy. Except, I have seen a bratwurst incident that could be considered sloppy. But I think that was just because the packing machine was broken. Ugh.